Hi guys, welcome back to another G-Man Jets Free 80 video. In this video, I will be doing a review of the E-Flight Apprentice STS. And I forgot to tell you guys this, I didn't make a video yet about this, but my old Apprentice S15E, I don't know what happened. I think it stalled. I think it lost lift and I turned too tight or something. And it just spiraled right into the ground. And I don't know if you can see tape or not. It's kind of hard to see on a GoPro or camera. But it sliced right here when it crashed. It just sliced right here. So we put really strong glue on it, and we put really strong tape on it. And it flies great again. It flies really nice again, like just how it is supposed to. Okay, so let's just move on to the Apprentice STS now. So the Apprentice STS is the exact same plane, just little differences. So here's one of the main differences of the Apprentice STS and the Apprentice S15E. It's a really cool feature to have. This is the GPS unit area. This is where you put the GPS in. So the Apprentice STS, when you buy it, the GPS actually comes separately, so you have to buy it separately. But if you do buy it, this is where you install it. So you just open that up, and you just put the GPS right in there. But you have to take the wing off, so you got to take the rubber bands off and stuff, just like the Apprentice S, except that doesn't have GPS, but Apprentice S does have rubber bands, just like the Apprentice STS. So Apprentice STS does have rubber bands, just like the S15E. So you got to take the wing off. Only if you install the GPS, you'll have to take the whole entire wing off. And then you plug the wire there's a wire that comes from the GPS, and you plug that wire into the receiver, which is the flight controller. It's right in there. So you have to take the wing off if you're going to install GPS. And so yeah, you just open it up. It's that simple, but you do have to take the wing off because you do have to connect the wire to the receiver. And I want to talk to you guys what the GPS actually does. So the GPS, it's a very cool and safe feature to have. It's called Safe Plus. It's not this safe. This is a different safe. This is really cool too. This is really unique about this plane. Safe technology. Apprentice STS still has safe technology, just like the Apprentice STS, except the original Apprentice S has a different safe logo, but it's the exact same safe technology. They just changed the logo. But anyways, the GPS is called Safe Plus. And also, by the way, Safe does come with the aircraft, but you do have to buy the GPS, which is Safe Plus. You have to buy Safe Plus separately. Mainly, I do not have the GPS installed. Because, I don't know if I really need it. Because I'm not too worried about my flying and stuff. So I think I'll be just fine without the GPS. And the original Apprentice, that thing doesn't have GPS. I never installed the GPS on that because it doesn't even have a GPS area to install it. So I never had a GPS on that thing. And I've crashed it, but without the GPS, it's still very easy to fly because of the safe technology that comes with it. And like I said, this is Safe Plus. That comes separately. You can also just buy Safe Plus separately, just to add even more safe technology to it. So what Safe Plus does, what the GPS does, is there's this thing called virtual wall. if the airplane flies too far away, the GPS will automatically send it back to you. So just say you're flying away and you lose signal. The GPS will turn you back around and it'll come back to you. So if you're flying so far away that you're losing signal, it'll automatically fly back to you. And to be honest with you guys, that actually seems pretty safe. That actually would be pretty nice to have. I mean, mainly, yes, it would put more safe technology on it. It would be even safer to fly, but I don't know. It's just a technology that I don't know if I technically need. All I care about is just I just want to have fun and just make sure it's actually easy to fly because of the safe technology. So yeah, like I said, it does fly super easy. Safe technology does it all. It flies very easy. Safe Plus does not affect the flying. It still flies the same, but again, there's this one really cool feature called Virtual Wall. It just, if it flies too far away, it'll come back to you. So that's a really nice feature to have, but it's just not something I really need to have. But some of you guys might want it just to be even more safe if you're that worried about it. And the GPS also has another feature. It's called Auto Land. Now this is like one of the coolest features that I think the GPS has. Let me show you guys my remote, just for a demonstration how to activate it. Let's get this off here. Alright, so here's the remote that comes with it. So if you want to do Auto Land, you click this button, you keep your finger on it for about 3 seconds, and then just put your finger off of it and it will automatically do Auto Land. And like I said, this is just for the GPS. You only get that if you install GPS on it. So yeah, it will only do if you have the GPS installed. And yeah, it will just once you click that button for 3 seconds and put your finger off it after 3 seconds, it'll automatically, if you're that anxious, if you really don't, like, just say you don't even know how to land, like, you can just click that and it'll just do auto land. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the best landing. I don't know if it's going to, it might turn out to be a hard landing on auto land, I'm not sure, but it will definitely save your plane. So this is a very unique feature about the GPS, which I was actually pretty impressed. This actually does kind of make me want the GPS. But, I mean, again, I don't know. Now I think of it, I don't know if I really need it. It's just a very cool technology some people might want to have. But yeah, this is the DXE transmitter. This comes with the Apprentice STS. You only get it if you get the RTF version, which is short for Ready to Fly. So Ready to Fly comes with everything you need. It's right in the box. So you got this DXE transmitter with the Apprentice STS, RTF, Ready to Fly version. This is a very nice remote. The controls move very smoothly, as you can see. It's just very smooth. It's a very nice remote to have for beginners. Some people might not want a DXE. They might prefer getting a DX6, which is probably the best beginner radio, but the Apprentice STS is like one of the best trainers ever, so this definitely is a trainer remote. This is definitely a good beginner remote. DX6 is probably like the best remote out there. This is probably one of the best too, but this is probably like the, I don't know, second or third best trainer remote out there. And I know we were just talking about Safe Plus, but I'm going to move on to Safe Technology. So Safe Technology is very unique. It's been out for quite a while. It's been out for about 7 years. My Apprentice S has that too. Safe technology keeps the. I think you only get safe technology if you're on beginner mode. So safe technology makes so if you're turning, if you just keep on turning, it will automatically. I mean, you can definitely turn in beginner mode. I'm just saying, like if you're banking too, if you don't know what you're doing, it'll automatically put you straight again. It'll keep the wings level. So it'll definitely let you turn and all. It just like just say you're landing. You know how. So when you're landing, you always want to keep your wings level. And safe techno. If you're a beginner pilot, if you don't quite know how to do that properly, safe technology will automatically do that, and it'll get you to grease your landings just like a pro. So safe technology is very cool. So, and here's another safe technology. This is the same button you would activate for all land. It's called the panic or bind button. Panic. This is the panic button, which is the same as all land, except all land you have to keep your hand on. You gotta press it for 3 seconds. Panic button, you just keep your hand on it, and so just say you're spiraling down. You automatically click that button. You just keep your hand on it until it levels out. So once you click it, just keep your hand on it. It'll automatically level your plane out. It'll get you out of a nosedive or spiral. So very unique about safe technology. And a lot of people already discussed this on a lot of trainer aircrafts. So this is the flight mode. There's beginner mode, which I have it on right now. So 0 equals beginner mode, 1 equals intermediate mode, which is intermediate. You could crash it, and you don't quite have the safe technology equipped on intermediate. And there's also experience. Oh, hang on. I'm going to tell you something else about intermediate. You can also bank more and stuff. Alright, moving on to experience mode. So experience mode has no limits, just nothing. So you can do like anything. You can do loops, you can do barrel rolls, experience mode, you can definitely crash it. That's like the mode you do not want to be on when you're a beginner pilot. So I would just keep it on beginner, and if you think you're actually pretty experienced, you can hit it to intermediate, try it out, and as you can see, it's going to be a little harder because you don't have the safe technology equipped. But you still can't do loops and stuff. You still can't do barrel rolls. But in intermediate, like I said, you can definitely bank more. And yeah, experience mode, you can also do experience mode when you're that experienced. So yeah, this is the rudder button. This controls the steering. And this is the aileron. This is the aileron adjustment right here. Not sure what these buttons do, but I never really needed them, so I don't know if you're going to have to use them that much. Here's the rate. This is high and low, so I'm sure I would just keep on high just to be a little more safe, because if you have on low, you might end up hitting an obstacle or something. I don't quite know what the high rate does, but probably just lets you fly a little higher. Here's one of the coolest things about the safe technology, or the remote. Here's the motor, or throttle. So right now I have it on arm, so if I crank the throttle up, it is going to work. But if you're working on something, or if you're near the propeller, you want to switch this to disarm. That way, so if you turn the throttle up and stuff, the engine will not activate. It will just stay at 0% throttle. It will not. And if you go to 100% throttle, it will do nothing. It's just a safe technology to have.